up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Faye, and for today's video, I am bringing you something that I have not done in a hot minute, and it is a recommendations video for the ULTA 21 Days of Beauty. So if you are a frequent ULTA shopper, or if you have the app, or if you've been in the store recently, you probably have seen the marketing and the pop-ups and the notifications about the upcoming ULTA 21 Days of Beauty. Basically, it's a shopping event where throughout the course of the 21 days, different products will be available at 50% off. And y'all know we love to save some coin around here, so I decided this year that I would jump on it, share a couple of my recommendations with you guys, and of course, give you all of the tools and resources so that if you want to shop the sale or if you're just interested in what will be available, you'll know exactly where to go, where to look, and all of the information will be available to you. Also, just want to mention this video is not sponsored. If you are not new around here, you guys know I love making your shopping experience super easy. So I do the work so that you guys can shop with ease, and of course, all of the links to everything will be listed for you guys down below in the description. So there are several brands and several products that will be offering deals throughout this shopping event. I'm not going to touch on every single one. I'm going to kind of just focus or hone in on the ones that I would recommend, because if I talked about every single product, this will be a long video. So I figured I would just focus on the products that I have actually tried that I would recommend to you guys, and then everything else I'll provide you guys links down below so that you can check out what else there is to offer. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all, so ULTA's 21 Days of Beauty starts on Friday, March the 7th. I'm gonna do my best to get this video up for you guys before then, so it might be a late night upload on Thursday. But yeah, it starts on Friday, March the 7th, and it goes all the way through March the 27th. And then, like I mentioned in the intro, each day throughout the 21 days, there will be a specific brand or a specific product that is offering 50% off. But also this year, something new that they're introducing is each week, there will be a couple of products that you can shop for the whole entire week that are 50% off as well. So I'm kind of just gonna go through each of the days and share the products that I would recommend from those days. Some days I don't have any recommendations to share with you, but again, like I said, everything that you need to know about the sale and all of the products that are available will be linked for you guys down below. Also, there are a couple of items that I'm going to be recommending that I have either used up or just don't have in front of me, so I will pop those up on the screen for you guys so that you can see what I'm talking about. And then of course, for the items I have in front of me, I'll just show you. But enough chit chat, let's go ahead and get into it. So first up is Friday, March 7th. I actually have 3 items to recommend to you guys for that day. The first one is the Clarins Double Serum Eye Serum. If you know, you know, the Clarins Double Serums, they're expensive, okay? I actually picked up the double serum during the holidays last year. I have been absolutely obsessed with it. So the eye serum is actually on my wish list, and I figured I would share it with you guys as well. I've been loving the double serum so much. I've seen such an improvement in my skin since using it, and I think it's definitely one of those products that kind of works across a lot of different skin types, and I figured that the eye serum will be just the same. So the deal for that one is actually gonna give it to you, of course, for 50% off. So that one is gonna be $42. The second item is from Benefit, and it's the Benefit Tinted Brow Gel. Whether you actually have your brows filled in with a full face of makeup on like I have on today, or you just need like a little something to give your face some shape when you're not wearing makeup or you're wearing light makeup, a brow gel will do that for you. Benefit, I feel like, does a really great job of giving us a nice shade range. So for me, my Benefit brow products, I use the shade 4. I have them on my brows today. I have the Goof Proof and the Precisely My Brow. Those will not be included in the deals, but I highly recommend if you're already shopping and you're looking for a new brow pencil, the Goof Proof and Precisely My Brow are my go-to, and I wear the shade number 4, and I also use the shade number 4 in the Tinted Brow Gel as well. And then last but not least, for Friday are moisturizers from Tula. I feel like Tula is a brand that is very much slept on. I had an opportunity to do a sponsorship with them like a while back. It's been years at this point, but I'm so glad that I had that opportunity to be introduced to their brand because I've been obsessed with them ever since. Specifically, their 24/7 moisturizers, which are the ones that are included in this deal. They're going to be selling for $29 for the 1.5 ounce. And if you see me looking down, it's because I have all of my notes. I want to make sure I don't forget anything. But yeah, the 24/7 moisturizers from Tula, they have a couple of different ones. They have a cream one, they have a gel one. I think there's like 4 or 6 different ones that are going to be included in this particular deal. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like they give looks for a price that doesn't break the bank, if you know what I'm saying. So if you're interested in just trying out a new skincare product, or if you've been looking for like a really hydrating, moisturizing moisturizer that is not going to look oily on the face or kind of weigh your skin down or not wear nicely underneath your makeup, I would definitely recommend checking out those 24/7 moisturizers from Tula. All right, so next up are the deals for Saturday, and I actually have a couple to share with you guys from this day. First up are these from Too Faced. These are the Too Faced Sculpting Concealers, and if you know, you know. I have been using these concealers literally since they launched, which was years ago. I have repurchased them. I have received them in PR. I absolutely love them. They're such great concealers. So I actually have so many of these. I have a skin tone shade, I have a highlight shade, I have a color correcting shade, I have a bronzing shade. Like, these are truly multi-use concealers. So the three that I'm holding right now, the first one I have is Butterscotch. This one leans a little bit more warm, so I like to use this one underneath my eyes to color correct before I brighten with concealer. The second one I have is the shade Sand. This is the one that I use to highlight underneath my eyes. And then the third one I have is the shade Mocha. This shade is closer to like my skin tone shade, and there have been times that I have literally just used these concealers to do my entire face and nothing else. So if you are somebody that doesn't like to wear foundation, or if you're looking for something to add to your routine on those days when you just want to do something quick, like you want to look put together but you don't want like a full face of makeup on, I would highly recommend picking these up. And those will be $18 on Saturday. The next product that I have to share with you guys, again, will not come as a surprise to you if you've been watching my videos, are these setting sprays from Urban Decay. These are going to also be $18 on Saturday. And again, these I feel like are the OGs when it comes to setting sprays. I believe initially they launched with this one, which is just like the original all-nighter setting spray. This one is probably my most used one, but over the last couple of years, they've actually expanded the line of these to include a couple of other options. So I also have the hyaluronic acid watermelon fruit extract one, and then I also have the vitamin C cactus flower water. All of them are long-lasting setting sprays, so the purpose of them, of course, is to help your makeup to last longer. But I do like that they have expanded the range so that regardless of what your skin needs are, you have a setting spray that will work for you. They also have one that is a matte setting spray as well. So definitely check those out if you're running low on your setting sprays or if you're just looking to stock up a little bit. The next one is a cleansing balm from Clinique. It's their Take the Day Off cleansing balm, which will be available for $22. I feel like a lot of people have heard about the Take the Day Off cleansing balm. If I'm being honest, I don't hear people talk about a lot of products from Clinique, but one thing they do talk about is that Take the Day Off cleansing balm. I love a good cleansing balm. If you are wearing makeup, if you're wearing SPF, which you should be wearing SPF, whenever you're cleansing your skin, you should be doing a double cleanse, meaning you should be using like some kind of balm or oil followed by your actual cleanser. And the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm is definitely a great option for that first step in your skincare routine. While we're on skincare, I have to talk about a product that has been one of my absolute favorites in my morning skincare routine lately, and it is this SPF from Elemis. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream SPF 30. Again, another pricey product, but I have been on Elemis heavy the last couple of months just because of the difference that I have seen in my skin since using the products. I currently am incorporating their resurfacing cleanser, the resurfacing pads, which I have mentioned to you guys. I don't even know how many times I've gone through so many of them. And then most recently, I've incorporated this SPF 30 into my morning skincare routine. I am almost out of this, so I will for sure be re-upping on this. This one is going to retail for $70 after the 50% off. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Okay, you can kind of see there how much I have left. I'm running low. I literally have been using this every single day. A little bit of this goes a long way, and it's such a luxurious moisturizing SPF. And the main thing that I love about this is that it's a 2-in-1. So it's gonna moisturize the skin and it's gonna protect your skin with the SPF. So I'm not having to do two different steps, if that makes sense. Like, I like to keep my skincare routine somewhat simple. So if I can cut out an extra step, I'm all for that. So I love that this is both a moisturizer and an SPF that I can, you know, finish my morning skincare routine with. Truthfully, I very rarely purchase Elemis skincare or just Elemis in general at the like full price because again, they are pricey. But when I am able to get my hands on the products, I realize why they cost what they cost because they do actually work. So if you're looking for a new SPF or if you're looking for a new moisturizer, something that is going to plump the skin, hydrate the skin, really just give you that youthful kind of, I don't want to say glow necessarily, but like radiance while also protecting your skin from the sun, highly recommend. And then last but not least for Saturday is a fan favorite, the Fenty Gloss Bombs. I just pulled out, oh, focus, there we go. I just pulled out a couple. These ones, I think both of these, okay, no. So one I have is Sweet Mouth, and then this one is Champ Stamp Fantasy. I think this is like a newer shade. But yeah, I just pulled two of these out. If you know, you know, I have been on a mission to collect as many, if not all, of the gloss bombs that I can. So I have a whole drawer full of them. Absolutely love these. I have the regular ones. I have Gloss Bomb Heat. I have, what's the other one? Gloss Bomb Heat. And there's one other version, I think, of the gloss bombs. I love how glossy and juicy and plump they just make your lips look. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put on Champ Stamp Fantasy because I could use a little extra on the lips. Like, just get into it. Yeah, it eats. These will actually be available for $13, which is crazy. So if there are any shades you've had your eye on, if you're running low on one of your favorite shades, or you just want to stock up, I would highly recommend picking them up on Saturday, March 8th. All right, so next up is Sunday, March the 9th, and I just have two products to share with you guys for this day. The first one is a skincare product. This is the COSRX, I think is how you pronounce it. This is their Snail 96 Power Essence, their Snail Mucin. This is something that I kind of got on like the second half of the year last year because even though I am oily, that doesn't mean that I don't need to moisturize my skin. So I kind of started skin cycling like third, fourth quarter of last year. And if you're not familiar with skin cycling, it's basically where you exfoliate one day, do your retinols the next day, and then you hydrate on the third day, and then you just continue to repeat that cycle. So when I started that process, I wanted to make sure that I had products like specifically for each day, like products that were going to exfoliate the skin, products, you know, that were going to be my retinols, and then products where I could just focus on hydrating and like rebuilding my skin barrier, if you will. So this is one of the products that I picked up, and this is such a great product whether you have dry skin, normal skin, combo skin, oily skin. This is an amazing product just for giving you that deep hydration. And honestly too, it's just kind of like a fun product to use because it like literally, you may have seen on social media when people use these, it literally like pulls apart, like has that like snail kind of goopy texture, if you will, but it rubs into the skin really nicely. And again, like I said, it does a really great job of just hydrating the skin without leaving a weird residue on the face, because I'm kind of weird about residues. So even though it has that kind of goopy texture, it absorbs into the skin nicely and does a great job of hydrating. And then the second product I wanted to share with you, oh, let me tell you how much that one is going to cost. So this is actually going to be $12, which pretty crazy. So if you've been thinking about trying that out, now would be the time. And then the next product is actually going to retail between $10 and $14 because there's a couple of different items from this brand that are going to be available. But the one that I wanted to share with you guys is this Haitian black castor oil. If you know, you know. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So this item I actually ended up having the chance to try on accident. I placed an online ULTA order, and when I got my order, this was in there and one of my other items was missing. So I ended up being able to hold on to this, but I already use castor oil like for my edges, on, you know, my scalp or whatever the case may be. So I decided to just start using this one. This one is the lavender hibiscus version. And the thing I really love about this is that it has a dropper. So you guys can see it has a dropper. And I specifically like that because I'm able to really go in and put like exactly how much I want on my edges, exactly how much I want like in my part. Especially right now while I have a sew-in, this is a really great time for me to really nourish and nurture my hair without having to be worried about it being weighed down because I have a silk press or, you know, whatever the case may be. So this is a product I've been using a good bit. I do really like it. Castor oil is just one of those oils that I feel like just does wonders for the hair, for the skin, for so many things. So yeah, if you're looking for a castor oil, or specifically one that has a dropper, it's just really easy to get in there, oil your scalp, and take care of your hair with it. So wanted to share that with you guys. So the next deal that I wanted to talk about is going to be available on Monday, March the 10th, and it is from First Aid Beauty. It's these facial radiance pads with glycolic and lactic acid. This is what it looks like. So these are going to be similar to the Elemis resurfacing pads that I mentioned to you guys. I ended up getting this in PR and decided to try it out when my Elemis pads ran out, and I actually really like this. Now, if I'm being honest, between the two, the Elemis ones are my favorite. I do feel like those really give me what I'm looking for. But if you're looking for something at a slightly lower price point, and specifically that is going to be on sale, I still felt like these did a great job and I would still recommend them. These are going to be available for $24. And again, these are great to add to your exfoliation routine. They're really easy because like all the pads are pre-soaked. You just take it out, apply it to your face, basically as like your toner step in your skincare routine. And again, like I said, I like to keep my skincare routine as simple as possible. So something like this that is already moistened, let's not go with that, pre-soaked, that I can literally just take out, rub all over my face, and keep it moving to the next step, I absolutely love. So yeah, completely use these up. I had to pull this out of my empties. I've been stockpiling my empties because that's another video that I plan to film for you guys really soon. But yeah, these are completely empty. I did really like these and would recommend to you guys if you're looking for an exfoliation pad that will actually show you some results. So the next product is actually a product that I have never tried, but it is on my wish list, and it is from Kiehl's. It's their whipped body butter. I did not put the price for this one, so I will put it on the screen for you guys what it'll be during the sale. But I feel like it's a product that has gone viral like over the last towards the end of last year. I feel like it was going viral and so many people were talking about how much they love it. And I was on the fence about it until I heard my girl McKenna talk about it. And if you know, you know, McKenna is literally the queen of all things self-care, body care, all the things. So when she tried it and she mentioned how much she was loving it, I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I don't remember the price. Again, like I said, I'll have it on the screen for you guys. But this is one that is on my wish list that I plan to pick up on Tuesday, March 11th. And kind of along those same lines, on Friday, March the 14th, so not this Friday, but next Friday, apparently there is going to be a surprise fragrance steal. They haven't mentioned it yet. You actually have to come back or go on the site or the app on the 14th to see what that is, which actually reminds me, all throughout this shopping event, I will be posting the deals daily for you guys on my YouTube community tab. I've done that previously for other shopping events like the Sephora Savings event and like the cyber deals and things like that were happening towards the end of last year. And you guys seem to really like and enjoy that. Also, if you are not part of my Instagram group chat, now would be a good time to join, because those are two areas that are just really great ways to be able to chat back and forth with me and also be able to get information like really quickly, or like, yeah, really quickly, I guess is the best way to say that. So yeah, throughout the 21 days of beauty, I'll be reminding you guys of what the deals and steals are each day. So be sure that you're either subscribed, you've got your notifications turned on, or you're either checking my community tab, or you're part of the Instagram group chat, which I'll have links for all of that down below for you guys so that you won't miss out. But again, like I said, next Friday on the 14th, there will be a fragrance steal. I don't know what it is, but I'm definitely excited to find out, and I'll let you guys know on Friday if I plan to pick it up or not. All right, so speaking of fragrance, on Saturday, there is going to be 50% off of Lancome fragrances. I'm not sure if it's all of their fragrances or if it's specific ones, but I do have two here. First of all, just get into the packaging of these. Absolutely stunning. This one is the Lancome Idole Power, which was made either in collaboration with or inspired by Olivia Rodrigo, and it smells amazing. If you are someone that likes floral, very rose forward fragrances, I would recommend this one. To me, I feel like you could definitely wear this during the day, but it's also very much giving date night in my opinion. I feel like this is a fragrance that will definitely have people stopping you and asking you what you're wearing. And then this one is the original Lancome Idole fragrance, and This is another one I also really love. As you can see, it's pretty much almost gone. So I may try to re-up on a larger size of this during the sale, but this one I feel like is definitely more daytime forward. Of course, you can wear a lot of these fragrances really whenever you want to wear them. And I'll also try to have the notes for you guys on the screen. But this is one that I would wear a lot of times, like during the day. It's definitely giving that kind of like floral scent, but I feel like it's a little bit lighter than this one. This one I feel like leans a little bit more dark and sexy, and that's kind of why I say I feel like this one is a great like date night fragrance, whereas this one I feel like is still floral, still like rosy, if that makes sense, but it's a little bit lighter, it's a little bit more daytime in my opinion. So yeah, these are the two that I have that I would recommend. Also on Saturday, one of my favorites, if you know, you know, this primer, I have been using this primer down. This is the Benefit Matte Primer. This came out last year. I believe the second half of last year this came out. And I'm not even sure how much I have left in here, but I'm positive it's probably not very much because I have been using this non-stop. This is such a great primer in my opinion. It does a great job of not only mattifying the skin, but also kind of like smoothing your pores. It's not overly smoothing, but it does give you a little bit of a blur. But the main thing is it definitely helps keep your skin matte throughout the day. And while we're here, I'll also mention this product. This is not part of the Beauty Steals, but if you're already shopping Benefit, I would highly recommend picking this up as well. This is the Professional Power Powder Mattifying Setting Powder. These two right here are a match made in heaven. I believe I did a short or a reel talking about how I use the two of these together. Such a great duo. I have this on my face today. Anytime that I put this on my face, I do not have to worry about if my makeup is going to last throughout the day. Similarly with this, and the two of them together, don't even worry about it. So again, like I said, highly, highly recommend. I've mentioned them and shown them to you guys I don't even know how many times on my channel, and the primer will actually be $17.50. So on Sunday, March the 16th, the Anastasia Brow Wiz will be on sale. It'll actually be on sale for $12.50. If you know, you know, Anastasia is definitely known for her brow products. The Brow Wiz specifically is the more like precise detail brow pencil that she has in her brow lineup. So if you are an Anastasia brow girly, then now would definitely be the time to stock up on those. All right, so next up is Monday, March the 17th, and I have two products to share with you guys that will be 50% off that day. The first one is Live Tinted. The product that I have right here is their Hue Sticks, and I have mine in the shade Balance. This is basically like a peach toned kind of orange shade that is perfect for color correction. So if you are somebody that has dark spots, if you've watched any of my makeup tutorials, you guys know I have like some dark spots, which honestly, since I've been on my skincare game, they have been lightening. Like the skin is coming together, but I'm still working on it. So the dark spots that I have on my cheek area, the darkness that I sometimes can have underneath my eyes or even like around my mouth, this is a great product to color correct those areas. The way that I like to use this is actually by mixing it in with a concealer. So I'll apply this on whatever areas I want to color correct, and then I'll go in with like one of my skin tone shades of the Too Faced Sculpting Concealer and just kind of dot on top of it. Not too much with the concealer, just enough to kind of mix the two of them together, and then I'll blend it out, and it gives the most beautiful color corrected coverage to those areas. So if you are one of my girls out there that have things on your skin that you want to color up, cover up. Listen, we can't all have perfect skin out here. We're working on it, but you know, it's a work in progress. This is definitely a product that I would recommend. I love the convenience of it. I love that it's just a twist up stick. I can just open it up, apply it where I need it to go, and keep it pushing. It's not messy. It's nice and travel friendly, and it also lays nicely underneath all of the other products that you of course would put on top of it as you're doing your makeup. So definitely had to mention her. And then also, oh, and then let me tell you the price. I keep forgetting to do that. So the price for that will be $13, and they have a bunch of different shades, you guys, so be sure to check those out. And then also, if you watch my vlogs, you already know the love I have for my Foreo. I actually have the Luna Mini 2 or 3, I believe, but the one that they have out now is the Luna Mini 4, and it will be available for $64.50. So if you have been on the fence, all of y'all that have been leaving me comments about the Foreo, that have been, you know, saying that you would love to try the Foreo, if you've been on the fence about it, or if you've been wanting to try it out, now is the time. Again, 50% off, $64.50. I absolutely love this. Years and years and years ago, I would say probably over 10 years ago now, I used to use those brush facial cleansers, and although I did like those, they do kind of collect and harbor bacteria in those bristles. The thing that I really love about this is that it's silicone, it's super easy to clean, and it's much more hygienic, if that's the word. It doesn't hold on to like water or bacteria, and the charge on this lasts so long, you guys. I would say in 1 year, I might have to charge this maybe 2 or 3 times, like literally in the whole year. And I'm using this every single time that I wash my face, morning and night. So I absolutely love that. It has a couple of different modes. You can kind of see on here that, I don't know if you'll be able to see with my lights, but there's like a plus and a minus on each side. And the other thing I love about this is you literally don't have to think about it when you're using it. It pulses as you're using it, so it tells you when to go to the next section of your face as you're, washing your face. I think it goes for about 2 minutes, and then once it's done, it does like a double pulse, so like the 2 minutes are up. Of course, if you want to continue cleansing, you can, but I cannot say enough good things about this. Absolutely loved, have been using for years, easily over 10 years at this point, and I literally recommend it to anybody that will listen. All right, y'all, so we are almost done. So on Saturday, March the 22nd, I have 3 things to mention to you guys. The first 2 I don't have in front of me, so I'll start off with those. The first one is the MAC Studio Fix Foundation. I feel like if you're into makeup, you know about MAC Studio Fix. Such a great foundation, really great for a lot of different skin types. If you're oily, it does a great job of controlling oil throughout the day, but it's not so overly mattifying that someone with normal or dry skin couldn't wear it. When I used to freelance as a makeup artist, MAC Studio Fix was the foundation that I had in my kit because it works literally for so many different skin types, and it looks beautiful on the skin and wears beautifully throughout the day. So that will actually be available for $19.50. And then also beauty blenders and the beauty blender cleansers will be available for 50% off as well. The beauty blender sponge will be $10 and the cleanser will be as low as $9. I think there's a couple different sizes that you can buy the cleanser in. So the smallest one starts at $9, and then of course they increase from there. I recommend both of them. I love Beauty Blender, the sponge, and the cleanser. I think I tried it out. It was like a couple of years ago, the very first time that I bought it, because they sold it in like a set during one of the holiday sales. So I decided to pick it up and try it out. And the cleanser is actually really, really good. It cleanses the Beauty Blender really well, and you can also use it for your brushes. And it lasted such a long time. I literally had that cleanser for months. It might have even been a year. I don't even know. Because, I mean, you're not washing your brushes every day. So that bar of basically cleanser soap lasted me for such a long time. I got the bigger size one if you're interested, but does a great job of cleansing your sponges, your brushes, literally whatever you need to cleanse. It just does a great job of getting in there and getting all that makeup and gunk out of your brushes and your sponges. So if you're interested, or if you're looking for, a really good cleanser, those will be available for 50% off. And then also the Charlotte Tilbury, actually the travel size, I obviously have the full size here, but the travel size will be available for $12.50. Charlotte Tilbury is now available at Ulta. And honestly, the way that Ulta is collecting these brands like Infinity Stones, they're about to have me in a chokehold because their point system is unmatched. Last year, for the first time, I actually hit diamond with Ulta, which is crazy. But the point system goes crazy. And also like the offers that they have where you can get like 5 times points, 3 times points, and the coupons that they give you, like literally every single time I shop at Ulta, I have some coupon that I can use, whether it's $3.50 off or 20% off or 10% off. There's always something available that I can use to take money off, or actually using my points towards my purchase. But again, like I said, the point system is unmatched. So if you are not an Ulta Beauty member or rewards member or whatever it is that they call it, definitely make sure that you sign up before you shop all of these deals so that you can be earning points. Because listen, they are killing the game specifically with their rewards points. And again, every time I turn around, a new brand is available at Ulta. So I try to shop as much as I can for things at Ulta so that I can get my points. So yeah, I definitely recommend that for you guys as well. But wanted to mention this because if you know, you know, this is another one of those setting sprays that just gets the job done. It's the travel size that's going to be available for 50% off. But honestly, I mean, you're already going to be getting so many other deals. If you want to just pick up the full size, I would recommend it. It's definitely worth it. This one I just picked up and restocked because I completely used up my other one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. Such a great setting spray. Definitely one for the books if you're looking for something that is going to make your makeup last, that's going to lock it in, hold it in place. On the back, it says it primes and sets for up to 16 hours. No melting, no fading, no creasing. And I stand behind that 100%. I normally will sandwich this one with like another setting spray, like the One Size one or the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray, which is another one you should add to your list. That Infallible setting spray, in my opinion, is giving the One Size a run for its money. I'm not even gonna hold you. So yeah, that might be another one you need to add to your cart. It's drugstore, not too expensive, but yeah, if you're already shopping, I definitely recommend picking that one up as well. But this is another one that's also really good if you're looking for something to really prolong the wear of your makeup. So a couple more things I'm just gonna run through really quickly because I know we're getting a little long here with the video. But on Sunday, March the 23rd, the Juicy Couture travel sprays will be available for $15.50. So one of the ones that I have is the Viva La Juicy, I believe is what it's called. I have the full size bottle and the travel spray. So if I decide to wear it, I can take the travel spray with me on the go. So I may actually re-up on the travel spray because I think mine is either empty or almost empty. And then on Monday the 24th, the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Anti-Aging Moisturizer will be available for $29.50. I don't have that in front of me because I completely use mine up, but such a great, luxurious moisturizer that is great for all skin types, but specifically if you have oily skin. It's not going to leave any residue. It's not going to leave your skin oily. It wears beautifully under makeup. Just a great all-around moisturizer if you're looking specifically for something that also has anti-aging properties. On Wednesday the 26th, the KVD Tattoo Liner will be available for $12.50. Again, another great makeup product. If you're somebody who has watery eyes, which I tend to do, especially when I'm out and about and it's like windy outside or I'm just outside in the elements and it's really bright outside, just in general, I just tend to have watery eyes. I wear contacts, so if my eyes get dry, there's literally so many different factors that can result in my eyes watering. So a while back, if you remember, OGs will remember, I was like on a hunt for eyeliners that actually last even when my eyes are watering. And the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner was one of them. It comes in a couple of different shades. I know for sure black and brown, but I think there might be a few other shades that are available as well. So if you're somebody that has been struggling with keeping your liner on when your eyes are watering, I would recommend that one. It'll be $12.50. And then on Thursday the 27th, there are some hair products that will be available that I absolutely love. So if you know, you know, I am a silk press girly. When I don't have my sew-ins, I'm like a sew-in girly, silk press girly. And then every now and then I might pop out with a little Senegalese twist, like if I'm going on vacation. But most of the time it's silk press or sew-in. So one of the products I actually discovered from my hairstylist years and years and years ago when I was transitioning my hair from being relaxed to being natural was this brand, It's a 10. And I don't really hear a ton of people talk about this brand, but it really is such a great brand, and they have a lot of really great products that are not super expensive like some of the more prestige or like luxury brands that are available in Ulta. So I have 3 products that I want to share with you guys. The first one, well, these are basically the same, but they do different things, if that makes sense. So this one is the Miracle Leave-In product, which looks like this. And then this one is the Silk Express Miracle Silk Leave-In. There you go. So you guys can see. So they do the same thing but different. So the silk version is going to be, I normally use this when I'm doing my silk press. When I want, literally like it says, for my hair to be silky, flowy, lightweight, this is the leave-in that I'll use. And then this one, it still will give you that light, flowy kind of look to your hair with, like if you're doing a silk press, but it's not gonna give you that same like silkiness, if that makes sense, that this one does. So it's called It's a 10 because it's based off of like the 10 things that the products will do for your hair. So on the back of this one, it says that it inhibits dry damaged hair, adds shine, detangles, helps replace lost protein, seals and protects hair color, helps prevent split ends, inhibits hair breakage, creates silkiness, helps strengthen hair, and is a flat iron spray and thermal protector. And then the only difference with this one is it says explosive silkiness as the number one thing. So they're both going to give you silkiness, but this one is going to give you like the ultimate silkiness, if that makes sense. So I kind of go back and forth between the two. And then the other product that I want to mention just to add to that silkiness when I know I'm going to be doing a silk press on my hair is this conditioner. This is the Silk Express Miracle Silk Conditioner. That is what it looks like. This also comes in a deep conditioner. The deep conditioner is a good bit more expensive, and in my opinion, I don't really feel like, because I've tried both, I don't really feel like one is better than the other. So I just get the conditioner and I treat it like a deep conditioner, like when I put it in my hair, instead of paying the extra for the deep conditioner, because I kind of feel like they do the same thing, if that makes sense. But yeah, their shampoos are great. Like literally their just line of products in general is great. And they have a bunch of different products that you guys can choose from based on what your hair needs are. So if you're not a silk press girly, if you're a natural girly, they do have products for curly hair. They have products specifically for damaged hair. Like whatever it is that you're looking for, they have a line of products for you. So I definitely recommend just checking them out, trying them out, seeing, you know, what they have. But specifically for the leave-ins, you know, if you want to try out something and you're not sure what to try, I would say pick up one of their leave-in conditioners to try out and just, you know, see what you think. Also on that same day, the Truly shave oils and serums will be at 50% off, various prices, because there's a bunch of different items that are going to be on sale. I don't have any of those to share with you guys. I actually have never tried them, but they have been on my list and have never made it to the cart. So that'll definitely be a brand that I will be keeping my eye on. And then last but not least, to wrap up this video, if you have made it to the end of this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying it and if the information I'm sharing is helpful. But last but not least, I mentioned to you guys at the beginning of the video that there will be some items that will be available for like a full week at a time. So I have 3 items, I was about to say 4. I have 3 items to share with you guys that fit into that category. So the first week is March 7th through the 13th. I don't have anything specific that I would recommend for that week. But again, like I said, there will be a link down below where you can see what will be available, because there may be something that you're interested in. But from March the 14th through the 20th, I have 2 products that I want to mention to you guys. So the first one are these Sashu, I believe is how you pronounce it, lip liner stains. These went crazy viral on TikTok last year, and pretty much were viral like all of last year for as long as I can remember. Potentially probably still are viral. This one that I have is in the shade Hazel. It's basically kind of like a matte cork or a Fenty extra thigh, or, you know, kind of like the lip liner that I have on my lips right now. I don't have this on right now, but it's basically going to give you that kind of like chocolate brown, medium chocolate brown lip liner look to your lips. And of course, the longer that you leave it on, the darker it'll be. So the way that this works is you basically just apply it on your lips. It dries down and then you peel it off and it leaves a stain. So I love these, especially for when I'm going out, like if I'm going to dinner or if I know I'm going to be just out and about all day and I'm going to be eating or drinking or whatever the case may be. It's nice to have something where I can just pop on like my Fenty gloss or whatever I have with me on the go and not have to worry about re-adding a lip liner, if that makes sense. These were previously only available like on their website and on TikTok shop, so I was very excited to see that they brought these to Ulta. And then another eyeliner, eyeliner that I wanted to share with you guys is this one from Too Faced. This is their, what is it called? Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Liner. Again, for my watery eye girlies, if you're looking for an eyeliner that will last through your watery eyes or that will just last all day, this is one that I would recommend to you guys. It comes in a couple of different shades. And then last but not least, for the last week of the sale, March 21st through 27th, the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundations will be 50% off. So they will be on sale for $20. If you know, you know, this time last year, or it may have been a little bit like closer to summertime last year, Urban Decay launched these Face Bond foundations, and they literally shook the beauty industry with the formula, the technology, whatever you want to call it, of these foundations. They literally ate. So this is what they look like. I have 2 different shades. I did a full review on these foundations when they launched. So if you're interested in that, you can check that video out and see how it wore. But spoiler alert, they are fire, okay? So especially with summer being well, not really right around the corner, but kinda. If you live in the South, it's kinda right around the corner, because what is spring? But with spring, warmer weather, summer, all the things being right around the corner, this will be, and was last year, my go-to foundation. The 2 shades that I have are 24 medium neutral and 27 medium deep olive. These 2 shades together, either worn on their own or mixed together, got me through like my different shades, variation of shades that I went through during the summer. And I'm still able to wear them during like fall and winter as well. Such great foundations. You don't have to set them, which is crazy. If you know, you know, I am a very, very oily girl, and a foundation that I don't have to set just sounds like insanity to me. But I did test that out for you guys in that video, and you truly do not have to set these. If you happen to have like normal or dry skin, I would recommend just really hydrating your skin before applying these. But these right here, they ate, and they definitely last on the face. Transfer proof, waterproof, sweat proof, all the things. So if you've been on the fence, if you've been wanting to try it the week of the 21st through the 27th, make sure you pick it up. All right, y'all, so this was a long video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to make sure that I shared my recommendations with you guys, because a couple of you guys have been mentioning that the 21 days of beauty was coming up, and I used to do these videos, and then I don't know why I stopped, but we're bringing them back, okay? We're circling it back. We're bringing them back. I wanted to share with you guys some of the products that are gonna be 50% off. So if you are interested, if there are items that have been on your wish list, definitely wanted to let you guys know that these deals are coming. Again, like I mentioned, be sure to be keeping up with me on the community tab or in the Instagram group chat. I'll be posting all of the deals for you guys in both of those places, so you don't have to try to remember what they are. I got you, girl. I'll be posting them for you. And also be sure to check down below in the description. Everything that I mentioned will be listed and linked for you guys there. And I'll also put a link in the pinned comment for you guys, like I mentioned, so that you can go and see all of the deals that will be available in case there's anything that I didn't mention that you are interested in. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you made it all the way to the end, leave this emoji down below in the comments so that I know you watched all the way to the end. You are the real MVP. So thank you so much for watching and sticking it out with me all the way to the end of the video. If you are not part of the community, I would also love to have you as part of my fam. So be sure to subscribe down below. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I have for you. Chat it up down below in the comments. Let me know what you have your eye on that you plan on purchasing. And I'll see you guys very soon in my next video.